Hey there YouTube, how's everybody doing? Bringing you guys another video, and I just want to talk to you, about something that means very dearly to me, something that I grew up on, and I just want to share my memories and my perspectives with you. And I'm not, as it says, I'm talking about this guy right here, Sonic the Hedgehog, the blue blur. Because yesterday was Sonic's 25th anniversary, and I really did want to make this video yesterday, but I couldn't because I was extremely busy, so I figured why not just do it now. About a year ago, I actually did make a Sega rant. You can just check that out. I'll put a link down in the description down below. Yeah, and pretty much this is just gonna be unscripted. Because I'm going based on my memory, and I'm gonna just stutter like a dumbass like that. So just roll with me, please. I think I was like 4 or 5 years old when I first discovered Sonic the Hedgehog, because I had a GameCube and Xbox at the time, and my mom, she got me this. This came with the Sonic Mega Collection Plus and Super Monkey Ball, fuck that game. Which came with every single Sonic game that was on the Genesis, which was really cool. And yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was the first game I actually beat as a child. Which was pretty amazing to me, because I can't believe that I actually beat my first video game at the time. And I really did like Sonic. I mean, just Sonic, I just loved his color, and he was just super really fast. Because when I was a kid, and still kind of now, I love fast things, like fast airplanes, fast cars, just speed. Speed in general. And as a 5-year-old, you're just amazed, because you're seeing Sonic just run through loops, doing like a rolling attack, and it was just really cool. And I had a lot of fun memories playing Sonic. And then I think it was about 2007, maybe 8, where I discovered that Sonic had a cartoon. Not only that, but 4 cartoons. Well, actually, I didn't discover Sonic Underground till much later. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that I would go on the computer all the time, just what kid wouldn't at the time. I would just go on YouTube, just look at videos, and I looked up Sonic the Hedgehog, and that was the first time that I actually known that Sonic had a cartoon. Well, actually 2 at the time. 1993, it was The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog. Most people just call it Sonic 7 AM because it came on Saturday mornings. I don't know, but it stuck with people and me. So yeah, and as I'm hearing Sonic's voice, it sounds so familiar, it's just like a certain character from a certain show, because I used to watch that show all the time, because my mom has got me into all types of shows back in the olden days. And Sonic just sounded so familiar. And it wasn't until I looked it up, and then I was like, oh, this guy that voices Sonic. No wonder they sounded alike, because back then Jaleel White was the voice of Sonic, and when you hear Sonic's voice, he sounds kind of like Urkel, but I like it. I think Jaleel White portrayed Sonic really good, but yeah, I think back in 2013, Jaleel Whiteman was voiced in like this Sonic fan film, and he was he was a bit kind of rusty. Uh, uh, it was nice hearing him again, but they used Sonic's modern model, which hearing Jaleel's voice coming from Sonic's modern self, like just I'm just taller, green eyes. It kind of looked unnatural, but just him like just voicing, classic Sonic like this, and like it sort of just fit. So yeah, I used to play Sonic all the fucking time. It's just if I wasn't playing just Sonic, it was Metroid or Legend of Zelda. I did play some Mario games, but I never played a lot of them. It was just mostly just Sonic. And then back in 2008, when I had an Xbox 360 and I got Sonic Unleashed, and it's just I seen the trailers, and you can just go super fast. Sonic got like this Sonic boost, and like you can like just go super fast, and it's like woo. It was really really cool. Then in 2011 we got Sonic Generations, where you can get to play as Sonic's modern self and his classic self, which was incredible. I mean, you got two Sonics, and like just they're coming together, and you get to play as them both. That was just amazing and awesome. And then about a year later, 2012, we got Sonic and Racing Transform, which, to be perfectly honest, I'm not the biggest fan of racing games. I mean, I know, because considering like I just said that I like fast things, so I mean like that should include racing games, but racing games are fun when you have somebody to race with. But if you're just by yourself and you're just driving and racing the computer, then what's the fun? I mean, like, where's the fun in that? But Sonic and All Stars Racing Transform, it's a pretty fun game, and this is the first racing game that actually made me want to play other racing games. Which about 3 years ago I got a PlayStation 1, and I got myself Crash Team Racing, which that game is fun as hell too. I mean, it's really fun. And then about a year later, this is actually in the same year of 2012, it was announced that Sonic Lost World was announced. My first impression, which it may sound like other people's impressions, was it was sort of a mix between Mario Galaxy and Sonic Extreme. It was a Sonic game being developed for the Sega Saturn, but it got canceled due to development hell. It's just I fucking love Mario Galaxy, but I thought it couldn't have worked with Sonic because you have like this isometric view, and it's just you're just going around and shit, and people might get motion sick because Sonic is a fast character, and you just can't do that like you just can't do with Mario, because Mario's not as fast as Sonic, of course. Shit. I had Sonic Lost World. I gave it to my little nephews because my first playthrough of Sonic Lost World was a miserable experience for me. I think Sonic Lost World is enjoyable when you know how to avoid all the bullshit, and your second run might be more successful than your first run. The only good thing about Sonic Lost World was the DLC with the Legend of Zelda. That was just pretty fun. It may be short, but I loved it. And then same year, 2013, it was announced that Sonic Boom was going to be was gonna be coming out next year. When that teaser picture just announced, people went fucking crazy. I mean, it's just, look at fucking Sonic. He looks fucking different. It's just, it's just character designs does not necessarily mean that, the game's gonna be bad. I mean, just, I don't know what dumbass just told you. Okay, so it's like if I just give Sonic longer arms, okay, sure, why not? That's just gonna mean like the game is bad. I mean, if the game plays like shit, if the game's graphics, it looks like shit, that's not gonna matter because Sonic looks different. That's what I originally thought, but when the game came out, I was sort of skeptical. It's just, originally I thought it was gonna be good. I thought it was gonna be like Sonic Adventure 3. And I made a Sega rant about it, so yeah, just go down there and just see it out. But the game was one of the worst games of all time. Yeah, so pretty much, being a Sonic fan now, it's kind of hard. Because you want to see great things from this character, but he just doesn't deliver sometimes. And it's just, I think that, this next Sonic game, it should be something like Sonic Unleashed. I mean, it's just not like gameplay wise. Okay, so when Sonic 06 came out back in 2006, everybody fucking hated it. I mean, this is one of the worst games of all time. Sonic the Hedgehog is dead. He is never coming back. But when Sonic Unleashed came out, it was like fucking angel, it was like fucking angel choirs just singing. If you know what I'm talking about. I mean, it was like an ambition. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog just came back hard and strong. Pun intended. But yes, he came back strong and he came back good. And then and then after that, we got Sonic Colors, which is one of my favorite Sonic games of all time. Then Sonic Generation. Okay, what kind of bothers me the most about it is that you give us good games like Sonic Colors and Sonic Generation, but how the fuck do you go from those two games to Sonic Lost World? What the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? And then just a year later, you give us Sonic Boom. What the fuck? It just made no sense. And yeah. Am I still a Sonic fan? That's kind of hard to say now, actually, to me, because I will always treasure the memories that I had with Sonic the Hedgehog. I used to spend my weekends just playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Whatever, and I would just come home after school just playing Sonic. If I wasn't coming home after school just watching Teen Titans or SpongeBob, I was most likely just in my room just playing some type of video game, sometimes mostly Sonic and sometimes mostly others. But I will always treasure those memories, but Sonic is just not looking too good nowadays, and with this new game, they have to come back, stronger, like they did with Sonic Unleashed back in 2008. And yeah, I want to expect more things from this character. It's just Sega just needs to get get their head out their ass and make a good Sonic game. But I'm glad you guys just stuck with me through 14 minutes of my rambling bullshit right now. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day. Like this video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe, and there are more to come.